Fellow hobbyists, welcome back to my channel. I guess this is sort of what you would call a relaunch of the channel. I've been away for an extended period of time working on another project. As some of you may or may not know, I became heavily involved in a Lord of the Rings SBG, Hobbit SBG group, which is going great. Seeing some real growth there. Channel's really starting to take off. Club is doing very well, new members, exciting things, so please jump on over and check out Ontario Hobbit Adventures, SBG. You can find us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all three platforms. But this is sort of me relaunching my non-SBG Hobbit, or non-SBG hobby adventure. So this is going to get back to, covering some things obviously that are not SBG related, that are not Lord of the Rings. Just me getting back to what I used to do on the channel. So there's going to be a lot of different content, a lot of different things coming up. On the bench right now, I've got a little bit of Flames of War that I'm still working on for Mark. If you're watching or paying attention, please reach out. I've sent you a couple emails and I haven't got a response back, and I'm kind of worried that I can't get a hold of you. So I've got some stuff for you here that I've been working on, and I would really like to touch base there. So if Mark is watching, please reach out. Other than the Flames of War stuff that I've been working on, I'm pretty excited about this particular little beauty here, and that is AVP. So you all know, previous on the channel, my attempts at what I called Hadley's Hope, custom making xenomorphs, EM4 cobblestone marines. I now have the actual game with the miniatures themselves, so these are on the bench right now. So that's some Yautja. Been doing a little bit of green stuff work on the Queen, just to get her, I don't know if that's going to focus or not, just to fill in some gaps. Like the models, very well detailed, a little fiddly to put together. The new ones that came in the second edition, The Hunt Begins, are a unicast. There's actually no assembly required here, believe it or not. That is a single piece that is cast. So I'm not sure the process they're using, but they're terrific miniatures. Check them out. Protos Games. They've got some awesome stuff. I'm actually fortunate enough to have the dropship on the way, so I'm excited to show that. So I will do an unboxing on the channel for that. But sort of for the next little bit, my focus on this channel particularly is going to be AVP. Down the road there's also obviously Star Wars Legion is going to be on the way, so I'm excited to get into that. I'm excited to just sort of broaden my horizons again. Don't get me wrong, love the SBG, love the Lord of the Rings, and everything that I've been doing. Participated in some of my first competitive events, went to Nova, had an absolute great time, met some fantastic people. I just do not want to get hobby burnout with with SBG and that stuff. So gonna switch it up a bit, mix in a little bit of other stuff so that my entire time is not dedicated to SBG. I do have a few projects for SBG that I'm completing for an upcoming event, but other than that, there is definitely going to be content relating to AVP and Star Wars coming up on this channel, this one here. So for those of you who have hung on and been awaiting content, stay tuned. There's going to be more to come for sure. I want to get into painting tutorials for the AVP stuff, some scenery and terrain work, as well as some modifications to the skirmish rule set for it. The tile system in the board game works great. It seems like a legit fun system, but I, being a tabletop guy at heart, want to get that skirmish action in place. So playing on a 4x4 or a 4x6 fully kitted out table, that's sort of how I envision the AVP universe. So I want to help bring that to life, and hopefully I can show you guys a thing or two for doing that. So that's all I got for tonight. It's going to be a real quick one, But just rest assured that there is going to be more content coming. There's going to be a multitude of different projects. Obviously, I'm going to keep the SBG stuff to the Ontario Hobbit Adventures channel, which is cool. And OJ George, Evan, all those guys, they've been fantastic, and they're all sort of starting to ramp up and post up some videos on the channel and stuff, and kind of take the pressure off me a bit. So I'm kind of at the point where I'm feeling like I can not necessarily step back by any means, but start working on some other stuff without worrying about it affecting the channel at the OHA in a negative way. So excited to see where it goes, whether it's just hobby vlogs to begin with, keep you guys in the loop on what I'm working on, exciting announcements and developments and whatnot, and then get into some actual content with regards to painting and stuff like that. So hope you guys will stick around and stay tuned. For those of you who are new subscribers, welcome. I know there hasn't been any recent content, but we're going to change that. So thanks very much, guys, for hanging on, and I look forward to getting some content up for you right shortly. Cheers.